Hi everybody, this is Fat Frog, and today is Season 1, Episode 1 on Ragnarok. That's right, everybody else is doing it, and so will I. And one of the cool things is, just sort of like in Scorched Earth, these red supply jobs are pretty good. We've got a blueprint for an advanced rifle bullet, we got a GPS blueprint, and a scope attachment. Now I can do that, I'm playing single player, and I transferred my character over from Scorched Earth, so let's see, what level am I? Because I didn't want to grind too much, I'm already at level 92 because we did a whole lot in Scorched Earth. So anyway, we're here and I'm pretty excited. We are in the... Hold on one second. There we are, way up in the upper right-hand corner, so the northeast. And we're in the highlands up here. And that's pretty cool because I want to be a sheep farmer, a rancher, a sheep herder. It's a secret desire of mine, and this is the best place to do it. This map is absolutely gorgeous. It's got lots of different biomes, and I'm pretty excited about it. So this is going to be where we're going to set up our first base today. Well, I tell a lie because we already set up something of a base. But anyway, right here we've got a few metal nodes, which is pretty nice. I set up this over here to see if they would still respawn at this distance, and we've got rock carrots, so that's going to be great for taming the equus that are around. Is there any around right now? No. And then we've also got this little cave in case we are a little too close when we build foundations over there for those those metal nodes to respawn. We've got a couple of nodes in here as well. So the big limiting factor out here is going to be trees. So it's going to be wood and thatch are going to be a little harder to come by on my single player. So I have, I won't say complete control over everything, but I can turn up the harvest, not the harvest rates, but the respawn rates of the resources, and it's pretty good. So we're going to get started. I've gathered up some resources, built some foundations. The other thing I was going to mention over here is it's relatively safe, at least as far as I know. I've noticed we've had a few allosauruses spawn in the area. My biggest concern as far as dangers go is if we fly just above over here, just over the hill here and down into the valley is the big rift where all the wyverns spawn, and I am just hoping that they don't go on feeding forays here at night and gobble up my stuff. So the other kind of plan that I had up here was to kind of keep it kind of a short season, and also to kind of just rely on mammals, with the exception of the Argentavis over here, to sort of keep the reptiles and let's see, yeah, the reptiles and dinosaurs to a minimum. Let's go in here, let's grab some foundations that I've made. We've got some S plus stuff going on. I decided to use this. I'm really using it for the first time out here, and I'm kind of excited because it should make building a little bit easier and look a little nicer. So what I'm going to do today, let's see, do I have to, if I can do this, there we go. So what I'm going to do today is build something of a longhouse, kind of like they had in the old Dark Ages that the Vikings might have had, to kind of fit in the theme over here. So I think we're going to build it, I think maybe 4 foundations wide, so we can kind of tie it up nicely. And then I think after that, I love being able to stack the foundations. They look so much better than the regular old stuff. It's going to cost us a lot of resources though to build the stone foundations. I was going to do wood, but with the allosauruses in the neighborhood, they can destroy wood structures pretty easily. So I am just going to ignore that. So I'm going to gather up a bunch of resources, and we're going to build this sucker up and maybe get into some other adventures. Okay, we're back, and I thought I'd take a look at what we got in this yellow drop with the magic halo around it. Let's see what's in there. We're still doing some building. We got a blueprint for an inclined electrical cable. That's very nice. A laser attachment. Probably won't use that, but we'll grab it anyway. The other thing I thought I would mention since I was down here is that the beach down here is pretty darn safe, and I'm having some frame rate issues. But anyway, the beach down here is pretty safe, and it was a good place to store our raft. We got some pagomastics. We don't have to deal with any of those annoying ones up where we decided to build our new base. Got kind of a cool little bay over here. There's lots of good access points to get up into the plains up there, which is pretty cool. Now I think one of the good things to start off doing in Ark Survival Evolved, no matter which map that you're on that's got lots of water anyway, this wouldn't apply to Scorched Earth, is to build a little mobile base while you're just getting started, at least as soon as you get enough Ingram points and also levels to build a nice little raft like this. So on this raft, when I was trying to decide where to build, I could put in a forge, a campfire, some mortar and pestles, a bed for respawning, and then a smithy to get myself going. So I was able to make some flak armor since I did spawn in at high level and all of that, and get underway in the game a lot quicker. For myself. We've also got some nice metal nodes in this stream, so we're not very far away. I just noticed just over the hill there, right there as a matter of fact, are some sheep spawning in, which is pretty cool. We're getting going on our brand new little base. Here it is. So we've got some foundations down, put up a couple walls for protection, and since we're continually harvesting these metal nodes, mostly for stone with the hatchet here, we put in some furnaces. I don't know, I might keep it relatively primitive up here, just trying to stay in leather armor and only advance as far as crossbows, even though I do have a set of flak up here for this episode, or maybe this season anyway. We'll keep it as simple as possible. Just some basic metal tools and keep going. So let's see what we've got going here in our foundations. We've got 5 foundations. Let's go build up some more of these. I don't know if I'm going to need to build this thing 4 wide. We're going to be doing some simple stuff in here. We're not going to be hiding dinos in here at all. And I think this is probably going to be big enough. Should we do 3? Let me think about that. I don't think we're even going to need to do 3. I think we'll just keep it this way. One thing I am going to do is put in these doors. I wanted to see if this works. I haven't messed around with F+ before, so we're going to do this. And then I wanted to... Oh man, I made wooden ones. Oh well. I meant to do stone. I was wondering if... No, just the bottom one opens up. Whoa, that was a funny noise. Yep, just the bottom ones are opening up. I was wondering... That's a terrible noise. I was wondering if... Where's our Argentavis? Oh yeah, I parked him in a different spot. I was wondering if the Argentavis or like a wolf or something like that, maybe you could just walk through these double doors. And the answer is definitely no. Oh well. It was worth a shot. So we'll probably just replace that then with the regular old stone wall. I think we've got some of those made up here. Yep. And we're going to need some more walls, aren't we? So let's go ahead and make some of those right away. Wall. There we go. S+ wood wall. Nope. 31. No, let's start with 12. Yeah, we'll start with 12. We've already got 6. So let's get going with that. So yeah, we're going to definitely make a longhouse here. Might replace some of these walls. Oops. And now I can pick it up. I don't even have to demolish it. Or did I just demolish it? No, I didn't. Okay. And I'm out of walls. And now I can go pick up some more. Should have them. There's 12 more. Get going here. Alright. So I'm going to put in probably a couple more doors. Maybe eventually I'll put in some more windows. See how it looks to start out with. I like to build too high just because it's less claustrophobic. Certainly don't need it. but it just feels better to me. Alright, so we got a bunch more resource gathering to do, and we'll be back. Alright, the Longhouse is shaping up. We've got our forges going, we've got some basic stuff in here. Let's see, what else do we have going on? We have no roof. I thought it would look more authentic if we did thatch roof. So I made up some thatch ceilings here, hopefully. Where'd they go? Thatch, as I said, out there they are. Some thatch roofs, some sloped ones. So let's go ahead and get these things to place right. There's one. It's kind of hard to get them started sometimes. But anyway, things are going pretty well. I think this will look better. The building itself kind of looks, I'll say, pretty plain from the outside. This is very functional, but I think we're going to need something to dress it up, whether it be windows or maybe some paint. So just a couple more roofs here. And I want to get this last one right. There we go. Perfect amount. Let's go take a look at it. Not much to see from the ground. Let's grab our bird here. Yeah, that's looking better. I think the other thing we're going to add, see if I have enough resources to do it, boop, is a fireplace. Let's go over here. I think it will just look pretty cool. Fireplace. What are we going to need for that? We're going to need another couple hundred stone. So we can grab that. But up front here, I think the foundation needs like some painting or something, because it just looks really drab and weird. Kind of bad from the back. I don't think it's quite so bad, because yeah, the back doesn't look so bad. But I think we're going to need some windows. So since I need another couple hundred stone, we're going to go get harvesting on that. Ooh, I don't know if I have it in my inventory yet, but I got a GPS and I got a blueprint for a simple bullet, and then in a different drop, let's see, that was in a yellow drop, and then in a different drop, which I believe was a purple drop, I got a blueprint for a simple pistol. So some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, and regular old, let's see, on the center map or whatever, I got sick of getting blueprints for compasses and small crop plots. I could bury someone in all those. So anyway, we'll get these more resources and we shall return. Okay, so we're getting most of the finishing touches on here. We're going to go ahead and do this fireplace here. And this is kind of expensive, so I'm hoping we get this right. And it's just there for looks for the most part. Will provide us with a little heat. And we've got our cooking pot over here too. We're just going to stock that up with some thatch for the next time we need to use it. So we did put some windows on there. Let's go outside and take a look at those. Does add something to the look here. I like the chimney with the smoke coming out of it. I think what we're going to do, what's this? Oh, it's just the glow from the fire. I think what we're going to do is maybe paint the bottom stones black. Just to differentiate that, but we are going to need a bunch of narco berries, and that leads me to our next thing that we need to do, and that is tame up some kind of berry harvester. And around here, the easiest thing to tame, I think, is going to be a trike. There's some up in the hills behind me, I know, and there's some down towards the beach. So we're going to go see if we can find a down towards the beach, because we've got to head down here anyway. And because I think this is where our source of narcotic is. And hey, look, it's a trike. That's pretty cool. It's a female. It's 95. That'll probably work as long as it doesn't get torpor and then run down into the water. So I might even get a couple eggs out of it. So do I have a crossbow? Let's see. Don't see one. I've got a trike saddle from a different trike I had, which died. So let's go ahead and make a crossbow. I think I've been learning the engrams here. There's one. So we're out of metal ingots, but we do have some in here, that's for sure. Let's grab that. got extra wood in here too. Might as well grab that. Can I move? Very slowly, yes. Alright, let's get that stuff in there. I don't need to be carrying this around. Inventory. Let's go to crafting. And crossbow. Oh, fiber. Did I take all the fiber out? Ah, do I have a sickle? I used to have a sickle. There it is. Oh, I already got one in my inventory. Sweet. So it won't take us long at all to get some fiber as soon as I find a bush. Which we've got some over here. Is that another trike on the beach? Did I see one, or did I imagine that? No, it's an equus. So I imagine that. There are a lot of equises around here, and I can't wait to tame one. But when I do, I'm going to turn the taming rates up to pretty cheaty, because taming an equus otherwise is kind of a pain. What do we have here? 45, no big deal. Where is it? There it is. 130, that's a nice one. Hey, an ovis. Where's my sheep? Level 90 ovis, not that it makes a whole lot of difference. Okay, let's grab just a couple more fibers here. Then we're going to need some narco arrows, and I hope I've got a bunch of narcotic in the mortar and pestle over there. I do believe I do. Hello, Pteranodon. Alright, that's the gunpowder one. Right, 57, that should be plenty, so let's get that going. While we wait, we'll just make it into all of that. And let's get our crossbow going. Oh yeah, we needed fiber. Okay, crossbow. Grab that. And here's some other blueprints that I've gotten here. I got, this is actually an ankle saddle. We've got blueprint for Adobe, fishing rod. We got a cool Mastercraft pike here, which we got to make someday. Got a blueprint for a wind turbine. We actually got a wind turbine, and we got a blueprint for rocket homing missiles, flamethrower ammo, and we actually got cluster grenades in one of the drops as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's go into my inventory, grab this. Let's grab our crossbow, which is in alphabetical order. Sweet. Let's get this going. Alright, now we've got to find a good place to get this trike from. I don't think we're going to have one. I'm going to try it up here. I'm going to whistle, not neutral, but passive. There we go. No ammo. Let's load it up. There we go. Nope. That's it. Fire! Let's see if we get lucky with that shot. Nope. Come on. There we go. Wake this trike up. Miss. Hoping that this rock protects us, but I don't think it will. A little bit. Actually, quite a bit. Just enough. Alright, I'm just hoping it doesn't run off into the water. Just gonna hammer it. I'm gonna try to get it to go down. That was a little high, I think. Oh, it's coming back. What a good trike. Miss. Come on, trike. You know you want to go sleepy and be my friend. Gonna try hitting me again? Oh, that time it worked. Whoa. You made me cold. Ouch. Should we play ring around the rock here? Whoa. Alright, this thing should be going down pretty quick. Come on, go down. Yes! I probably put an extra arrow too many in this guy. But there we go. We got ourselves a trike. So pretty cool. Go away. Go away, galley. Nobody wants you. Alright, so we got Sleepy Trike here, and once we get it tamed up, we'll put a saddle on it, get some berries. Alright, we got ourselves a new Trike. I'm gonna call it Muncher. Alright, so our female 140 Trike, she was a level 95, so we got 45 levels, I think. Let's take a look at the stats, because hey, why not? We got health is 1650, we got stamina 420, and we got a weight of 481, melee damage 236%, and movement speed 226 or 22%. Anyway, let's go take her for a spin. We got to find some shrubbery, a good place to go collect some shrubs with this. Well, they're not really shrubs, I guess. These are ferns, which have berries. So there's 43 narco berries, because in our coming up episodes here, we're going to want to tame up some different creatures, and we're definitely going to need some narcotic to make trank arrows. I think we're just going to stick with arrows and not do anything with guns. We're out of stamina. We've got ourselves a lot of berries. There we go. Well, we're in the berry business now. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. There's an Ovis behind us, and I think they're going to be in our future pretty soon. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks again.